Welcome back everybody to another episode of City Skylines with me, Vapor. And unfortunately, I've not been able to do any more of my golf course because the prop anarchy that I use to place props anywhere seems to have stopped working. I'm not quite sure why yet. I need to have a look. I've not installed any of the mods. I've only downloaded some extra assets, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But I will continue with it as soon as I figure that one out. But what I have done, and as you can see, there's some houses upgrading. I have added another tram line, as you can see from this one here. It's rather busy now. A lot of people are using it. And we've also extended the line further round, and if I'm on the right tram, which I think I'm obviously not. Well, this will take us up to the golf course, but there is another line that goes on at height. It's a purple tram. And it'll go into a new area which I've literally just finished, and these buildings are going to start sprouting up now as we speak. In fact, that might even be one of them already. They're huge. Wasn't expecting it to happen so quick. But we'll may as well carry on with our train ride up to the castle golf course. I really like kind of this view of just following it around. You really kind of get some inspiration, and I reckon if you're a little bit unsure about what you want to do next, one of the best things you can do is just follow a vehicle around and just take a look at what it looks like. I might even get the mod that allows me to see at eye level. That might be more useful. As you can see, we've put a bit of a rock mountain up here. Right, this one's going to go all the way back down now, so if let's come out of this view. We got a purple tram? We have. So this is the purple tram that's now going to go around to the new area, which has started to build. I'm guessing some of them have not got power. Yeah, I can see that now, which we will take a look at. We put a little bit of commercial in here as well. There is no stops currently along this side, which we need to add it in. But I'm finding the trams quite useful. I think they do a good job. Let's speed this up. I have got them working in conjunction at the moment with a tube station and a bus station. So we'll go and take a look at that in a second. Let's zoom along the line a little bit quicker. So this is the end of the line at the moment, and you can see there is a ton of people just waiting. And I think these is it 80 people? 90 people. So it literally empties out and fills up again, and there's still a few people left. So what we've done over here is, if I just come up to this view, there we go. We've added a little bit of low density commercial, and we've added some low density residential. And what I've done is, I'm pretty sure wherever the policies are, here we are, I've put no education, schools out, because these areas tend to need uneducated workers, although it's still crying out for people. Yeah, it's upsetting. Which is why I've done what I've done over here, but we'll sort the power out. Let's switch it back to light so we can see. Yeah, so these are just going to be unemployed workers. We need to obviously extend outwards. And this is the new area we've been working on. Now, it looks like we do have some power coming through. Just about. Well, I'll tell you what, let's link these up. There we go. Just to keep them happy. But hopefully this is all, I think, yeah, high density and high density commercial. So we're going to carry on with the theme of this being a little bit more expensive. So what I've done, and this isn't finished by the way, is we've got some park areas here. And as you can see, we've got lots of pathways going through as well, which will be interesting to see what it looks like once it all builds up. Once that happens, I'm going to put trees and things in as well. They should have schools, hospitals, and all the other bits and pieces that they need. The only thing we need to do is let's set some policies. So, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do recycling as well, why not? And smoke detector. We're going to try and make this area a little bit better. Education boost. Oh, I didn't see that one before. Boost the education budget. Make young adults automatically choose education over working. Aha. See, that would be good for this area. Schools out we don't want to use. Taxes. I think. Where's it? High tech. Where's the high tech building one? Is that on here? Am I losing my mind? I'm sure. Aha, high tech housing. There we go. So let's just try and make the land value kind of shoot up a little bit. We actually need to name some of these areas as well. I can't stick with these names. Ooh, yeah, the decision. That's the hardest bit. I'll think about that one. I've put just like a little bit of a forest in. Nothing amazing yet. We will tweak that later on. I just wanted to kind of have that buffer so I kind of know where to stop, because I don't want buildings coming right up next to the golf course. Oh, he's disappeared. This isn't too bad, and they're going to be nice looking buildings, so I think we'll be okay. I might download some more residential buildings to get some nice looking ones, because if we go over this side and the land value over here, I do believe, especially this area, is quite high. Yeah. And we've got some pretty big buildings. I mean, that one is huge. We need to finish off decorating over here. The problem is what happened is when we switched from snow, a lot of the parks and things that I had in disappeared. And because it was all snow, I couldn't really see what I was doing at the time. But we can do some more with that. We're definitely getting somewhere. Like this golf course, it's going to look amazing when it's finished. Oh, what have I done over here? We got a little bit of a car park, and we got the clubhouse for the golf course. But I decided there's some places you see where they make decorations with the flowers, so I thought I'd do my initials. Vapor Gaming. Is it starting to rain because the grass is looking a little bit shiny? Okay, so let's take a quick look. They're still crying out for people. Not nearly enough workers. Okay. Well, there's plenty of houses there. There should be enough people by now, surely. Let's see, because all these buildings are starting to come in. Hopefully it'll be enough. But the more you build, the more kind of demand you get as well. The road does look quite shiny at the moment. Right, what we need to do... Oh, we've got high demand for commercial now as well. I'm hoping we get some nice buildings in here, because some of these don't look... Yeah, it's not what I'd expect to see in a more high-class area. Is that a casino? Or a cinema? Oh, here comes the lights. Still one of my most favourite parts of this game. Well, the sunrise is a nice one as well. But just everything lighting up. As you can see, we've got a little path now coming in from this park all the way up to the castle. We've got some lights on our rocks. It is all about just doing all the little fiddly bits. That's really my favourite bit. That's a fantastic light over there, isn't it? But just taking your time just to really have a look at it from different kind of like times of day and things like that. I think that looks quite nice. But we do need to decorate quite a lot around these paths. But without the prop anarchy, you'd usually see it here. We've still got the road anarchy, but the prop one isn't working, and I really don't know why. So I've not changed anything. Let's slow the game down just a touch. The problem there is as soon as I place anything that overlaps. So if I wanted to, for example, let's say I wanted to put some trees in here. Switch that to single. So if I did this, and then usually I would paint kind of like, say, the mud in the background, which is one of these, isn't it? I think I use gravel. What'll happen is it'll probably turn this one on. Yeah, it just removes the trees, and then I can't place the trees back on. So yeah, that's not helping. Turn that back off. So yeah, not sure why. If anyone else is having any problems, let me know. I've not seen any updates come down through Steam, so who knows. Right, trams. So what we need to do is add some extra stops along this purple line. So drag line to add stop. There we go. We'll do the same on the opposite side. And since this is going to be the shopping area, we'll do the same again. Okay. And a little bit further along, maybe here. Probably going to have to add a lot more trams. Ooh, what's happened there? Drag line to add. Aha, I didn't quite do it right. There we go. And that's the end of the line. Do we do one here? I think they'll probably walk that distance. In fact, it might be better. Oh, I keep doing that one wrong. There we go. Drag. Let's get rid of them ones from there. I think that might be about right. And as I said, we come over here. Again, not quite finished. So we've got buses coming in here to pick people up. And the tram, what's that, the tram stop? That's the bus stop, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. So that drops people off and picks people up and takes them to the tube station. And then the tram, see, that took quite a lot of people. Now everyone there is now waiting for the bus. Some will probably walk on and go home. Here comes another bus now. I'll probably need the, it's like a bendy bus. It's a double bus, it can hold a lot more people, because this doesn't hold that many people, 30 at a time. And when these are dropping off 3 times that amount, which is going to happen now, the buses are not going to quite keep up, even though the buses do kind of frequent the area quite a lot. Where's that one been going? And the tube station is here. And oh my goodness, all those people waiting. I could cut the middleman out and just have the tram come straight here and go back, but I kind of like having the different combinations of vehicles. I like to be able to see what's going on, but I don't know, we might possibly bring that up here. I don't know, what do you reckon? So we just have the tram come here? I'm tempted to get the bendy buses, but jeez, the amount of people. Now if we have a quick look underground, buses, there we are. So this one connects to the station, I believe, yep, by the offices. So everyone from work that works here can now go home over here if they wish. And then this will go on back to our normal residential area and up to our main kind of commercial area at the moment. I have added a second line in here because it was just going one way. I've added one going the opposite way as well now, just because it makes more sense. Because if you got in here and wanted to go to here, you'd have to go the whole way round. So I thought if you added one the other way, it would make sense. What have we got down here? Got a lot of people waiting. Oh no, it's enough. But just a sheer volume of people walking around here. Let's come out of here a second. I mean, look, oh my god, there's just so many people. We really got to pretty this place up. Gotta make it really look like a proper area. Actually, I don't even think. Now I'm having issues with these. I've emptied them once and they're blooming filled back up again, so I have to keep an eye on them. Because I'm pretty sure. What happens if I turn it off, will they still empty? I don't think so. Building set to empty its contents and therefore not working. It'd be interesting to know if it's still empty. Let's speed the game up. Are all the vehicles just going to return to the depot? Yeah, so one went in and didn't come back out again. Oh, damn. Right, I'll just have to keep an eye on those, I guess, because I want to move them away. So let's do a district here. I thought I'd done one, but clearly not. So let's kind of encompass as much of this as possible. This is also commercial, isn't it? Now I could ban, if I wanted to, I guess, industrial vehicles, but then no one's going to be able to deliver to this area. Okay, so what can we actually do? What policies? I'm kind of new to doing all this stuff. I don't usually do it. Parks and Recreation, we'll do that one. We'll always do recycling, I think. And does this one work for... It doesn't say, I guess. But anything that stops fires happening would be nice. Taxation, city planning. Does this work on other buildings as well? No, that's just homes, okay. Perks for large businesses. Oh, excellent. Oh, this is going to mean a port at some point, and we can get another place. Excellent. Oh, that's what we need. This is what I'm waiting for as well, nuclear, so I can get rid of the old smoky power station that we've got. Encourage biking. Let's try that. I don't know if it'll actually make a difference in this area. Heavy traffic ban. No heavy traffic transport vehicles allowed. Does not affect highways. See, that's a bit of a scary one. We don't want to do that one. It's industry. Perks for large businesses. High density commercial buildings double their sales. Let's go for it. What else have we got? Tax relief. Okay, let's just go with that for now and just see what it does. Let's see if it makes any difference to this area. I have upped the taxes a little bit because I had them really low. Not that I need to make money, but this was... my balance was going out of control. And although I've got unlimited money, I'd like to keep it relatively realistic. I mean, I could put these up to probably about 12 and it'd probably clear this actually. And that's what I would usually run it at if I was normally playing it. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. Right, it's night time. Wow, this city's changing so much, it's hard to actually keep track of where we are. In fact, I know where I am now. There we go. Now the question is there enough trams servicing the new area? Let's have a quick look. Oh my god, that's built up really quick. Let's have a see. There's one. Oh my god, look at all those people. I'm probably going to need a few more trams. I wonder if there's any bigger trams that can hold more people. Where was the other stop? Here we are. Okay, that one's not too bad. I think it's the one by the commercial, isn't it? This place is built up so quick. I'm really impressed with that. I'm quite happy with it. I sometimes like to zoom out and look at it like this to see how realistic it would actually look. And the problem is I'm trying to cram so much into a small space at the moment because I bought these squares which are basically redundant. But having just these open areas, because that is more realistic, at least over here. So let's have a look. Yeah, I think we definitely need to add some more trams on the purple line. Where are we? Can I just do it from here? I think I can. Pause. Is it modify a line? It is. Okay, so we can actually see what we've got. It's not huge amounts of people. Let's add one and let that go. They should space themselves out anyway. Let's add two. Hopefully that will help. And it's not surprising that it's going to be busy in this area. It's obviously the commercial bit. How long until morning? Quite a bit. Let's speed up a little bit. There we go. Sunrise. Right, we can buy another square. So let's have a look. This one. No, I do want to buy this little island out here. But I'm thinking of a harbour as well. So then I'd need to buy this one to get that one. Do you know what? I think we'll buy this one. So we can kind of work this sort of area a little bit further out. Let's have a see what we've purchased. Yeah, I think this one makes more sense because a lot of this was all tweaked based on the tight constraints we had. But I don't know, it's working quite well. I'm quite happy with that actually. It's not causing any major problems. Let's have a look at what the traffic is saying. If I remember, there we go. Well, this was done temporarily, but now we can actually extend it. So there's a bit of traffic around there. This is just highly frequented by the looks of it. There's no real backlog of traffic. What about here? This is always busy though. But still, it is busy, but there's no, like, it's not like backlogs for miles, is there? This bit, we might have to look into. Again, it's only a little stretch of road, isn't it? I'm quite happy with that, actually. What about over here? No, I knew this would be a bit of a problem when I did it, because we've got so many different junctions kind of in a small space. At the moment, there's not lots, though. Well, that's not really that bad, is it? This isn't great. But again, no real major traffic problems. I'm quite happy with that. It's usually one of the biggest issues I have. Again, this is just highly frequented, isn't it? Well, we can start building over here. Next, we're going to need more houses, more commercial. I'm going to need to do more offices, maybe. I might move this area. I know it's forestry industry, but I might make this all offices. And then, when we can buy these 2 squares, we will put some more industry over this side. I don't know if there is anything. Is that oil? Yeah, we've got oil. We got ore. So we could have a harbour in here. We could even plant some more trees to make a forestry section. We kind of get a harbour going on in this area. I think that might be quite cool. But I'm going to leave the episode there. I know it was a lot of me talking and not a lot of building. It's a little bit hard to do it without the prop anarchy. But you can kind of see where I'm going with it now, and I think it is starting to come together. I would like some suggestions for names. I might name some of these areas actually after some of the people that watch the City Skylines video, so I'm going to have a peruse through the comments. I do know some of your names off by heart, but there is a few new people that I'm still getting to know, and maybe we'll name some of the areas after you guys. I think that'd be quite cool. So, until next time, as always, take care.